I've always said that I have had a complicated relationship with fashion. It's an industry that I deeply adore, but for the longest time I wondered if I truly did fit in. At the age of 18, when I decided to study fashion, I thought that I would end up working in the marketing department of a luxury brand because that's what the ultimatum looked like. Looking back, I think there was always a piece of the puzzle missing, and in the cheesiest way, I think it was the piece of the puzzle that would bring me the most joy. Discovering that took me 8 years, and today it's been 3 years since I shared it with all of you. My missing piece of the puzzle was the purpose behind clothing, and realizing that fashion had the power to do good. Fashion was more than just a billboard, more than just a pretty dress on a perfect body, and it was more than just a beautiful marketing campaign. Fashion was the story behind the people who make our clothes, the story behind the fabrics and the processes, and also the story of the people, real people who buy these clothes and truly do value them. And if you ask me why, it's because when I learned about the impact of the industry, I was truly hurt. Hurt because I'd never wondered the same, and hurt because the world around me had never pushed me to wonder. And I knew that the only way forward was to be a part of the solution. And the more that I researched, the more I learned. I learned that the fashion industry was responsible for contributing to greenhouse gas emissions, which directly contribute to climate change. At the same time, the fashion industry contributes to water pollution caused due to toxic dyes and toxic waste. Many people who work in the industry today do not receive an equal pay, equal rights, or even safe working conditions. And I wondered, how could I be a part of the change? I knew that change began with me and my habits, but real change required showing the world that beautiful clothing could be made responsibly, could still be as beautiful, comfortable, and could be produced respecting the planet and the people within it. And that's when I started thinking about all the little things that I love about nature. The sound of the sea, the color of the blue sky, chasing a great sunset, quiet of the morning, spring bloom in my garden, or going on my favorite hike, and how I'd grown to love these spaces and be inspired by them. And I thought about my favorite clothes, and how great a good fabric feels on your skin, and how your favorite dress has the ability to lift a day. The more I thought about it, I realized that there was no deeper connection between the two, and I wondered what a world would look like where we strive towards bridging the gap between nature and fashion, while crafting responsibly, and as such, creating clothes which strive to last and become a part of your day-to-day journeys. And then I thought to myself, why is it that I need to fit in after all?